One man rules through terror, demanding worship as a god. The other is God in the flesh, the Prince of Peace who commands creation itself. Now imagine, the dictator of North Korea, ready to unleash nuclear fire, comes face to face with the one who holds the universe together. The world holds its breath. In a secret bunker beneath Pyongyang, Kim Jong Un prepares to ignite global chaos. Satellites track movement, submarines lurk. A single command away from devastation, he stares at a launch screen glowing red. His empire fear has grown, but so has his paranoia. Dreams of eternal worship now feel like shadows slipping through his fingers. A storm rages outside. Inside, Kim clutches his chest. Pain, fear, mortality. For the first time, the God King feels powerless. Images flood his mind. Children's chanting his name, soldiers bowing, statues erected sky high, but beneath the cheers, he remembers secret executions, whispered doubts, and a father who beat loyalty into him with fire and famine. The world will worship you, he promised, as long as you never flinch. Filled with fear, doubt, and anger, Kim is yet alone, trembling. Suddenly, the bunker lights flicker, and standing before him is a man radiant with light. No weapons, no army, only peace. Jesus Christ appears, not in wrath, but in mercy. Kim stumbles back, breath caught. The man before him doesn't flinch, doesn't bow, and yet carries an authority deeper than any throne. Jesus says nothing at first, just looks through him. Into every secret, every lie, every drop of blood shed in his name, Kim falls to his knees, the weight unbearable. Kim shakes his head, rising shakily. This is a hallucination, he mutters. Weakness playing tricks. He turns his back to the light, barking to imaginary guards. Get him out! Jesus responds softly. You're dying. The words freeze Kim in place. His breathing slows, the glowing console, the weight in his chest, all real. He turns again. Jesus is still there, unshaken, unjudging. Jesus steps forward. Your time is running out. Is this the legacy you will leave behind? Do you not know what awaits you on the other side? Kim's eyes dart, confusion boiling beneath the surface. The silence is suffocating, sweat beads on his brow. His radar begins to beep. Kim's voice turns bitter. You have no place here. I built this country. I am its life. Without my control, it burns. He paces like a cornered wolf. I did what I had to, he mutters. Order requires power. Chaos waits behind every open door. My people survive because I gave them something to fear. Without fear, they forget who keeps them alive. He finally faces Jesus. I inherited a broken nation. I healed its wounds with iron. I crushed rebellion before it spread. I demand worship because obedience is cleaner than confusion. History remembers conquerors, not pacifists. A vision flashes. Frostbitten prisoners collapsing in gulags. Families punished for speaking foreign words. Kim looks away, but the memory lingers. He had signaled the orders, built the silence. Jesus speaks with gravity, his voice soft but unyielding. You mistook survival for salvation. You confused silence for peace and fear for devotion. You bound your people not to protect them, but to preserve yourself. He walks closer. Fear only imitates control. You do not rule, you imprison. And you call yourself a god, yet you are terrified of dying. Jesus pauses before delivering the heart of this challenge. A god who needs missiles to be respected is no god at all. Kim grips the console. Your words are noble, but men are beasts. They need chains. They crave order. You gave them love and they nailed you to wood. I saw what happened to your kind of truth. His voice trembles. You offer grace. But what justice is there for betrayal, for enemies within, for weakness? The world will devour those who wait to be loved. He glares into the light. You died. I survived. That's power. That's reality. He remembers a parade. Jets soaring, fireworks booming, chants rising, but behind the fanfare, grain reserves were empty, children starved, mothers wept in silence. He had chosen rockets over rice. Jesus steps into the silence. I died because I chose to, and I rose because death could not hold me. You survived because of fear. I live because I am. He looks into Kim's soul. You think men are beasts because you never let them be free. You say chains keep peace, but it is not peace, it is suffocation. Your throne is built on ash. He extends a hand. I rule a kingdom not of this world, one where swords become plowshares, where captives are free. Even you, Kim, even now, if you would only kneel. In that moment, Kim Jong Un is no longer supreme leader. He's a man, lost, broken, mortal. The missiles remain idle. His soldiers don't see the war raging inside of him. Jesus stretches out his hand. Lay down your crown. There's still time. But surrender means death to ego, to power, to self-worship. Kim trembles. No guards, no control, just the burning question. Will he kneel? His radar begins to beep louder. Sweat floods his brow. His hand hovers between the button and his own trembling chest. A countdown echoes silently in the background. 3, 2, 1. Though more powerful than any ruler, Jesus doesn't come to condemn, but to save. Even a dictator has hope if he repents. That's the scandal of grace. It reaches out to everyone from the most seemingly virtuous to the most hateful of all people. By living the perfect life we couldn't, to dying the death that we all deserve, Jesus bore the sins of the entire world, and by faith alone, you can receive the free gift of salvation. This is the message that our channel is dedicated to sharing with the world. Please subscribe, like, and share this video as it supports our mission of spreading the message of the gospel. In the end, two kings stand face to face. One builds monuments of fear, the other bore a cross of love. One rules with missiles, the other with mercy. Kim Jong Un may command armies, but only Jesus commands the grave. Will you follow him today? Now, if you thought this intense debate between two men who claim to be God was compelling, click the video below to see what would happen if Jesus, known as the King of the Jews, met the darkest figure in history, Adolf Hitler. In addition, everyone struggles to read the Bible at one point or another. If you want to unlock the strategies that help you read and understand the Bible, click the link in the description to download a free PDF that will help you do just that. Until next time, stay curious and keep searching for the truth.